Hi Pisces, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Pisces, this is a reading for the week of the 26th of May. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, and then we'll get into the week of the 26th. And Pisces, if you're happy to subscribe and like, those things really help my channel, so I appreciate that. And let's get going. All right. Oh, happy days, Pisces. Four of Wands under the deck, which is a very 11-11 kind of energy, and it talks about weddings and celebrations and leaving the past behind and moving forward in a very positive way. And the King of Swords here is air energy, so you may have an air sign person around you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And the King of Swords is often associated with those professions like computers, law, medical, those types of industries where there's a lot of thinking and strategy involved. Now, the King of Swords as a general energy says there is that. It's using facts and logic and clarity, but you might be dealing with a legal aspect of something. So, you know, there's going to be a whole lot of different stories because these are general, and it may or may not resonate for you. So just we'll see what comes out as we look at the week ahead. But that could be if you were getting married and maybe there's a prenup or something like that that you're sorting out, or getting some legal documents in place so that you might be buying a property, or it could be that you're thinking very clearly about what you want for your future and how you're stepping forward. There's all sorts of things that could fit the storyline. So let's get in and have a look. All right, Pisces. Yeah. Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Under the deck, the Three of Cups. Now, it's interesting. I think the Cancer reading had the Three of Cups under the deck as well. There's something here that you've been a little bit conflicted about and a little bit maybe sad about leaving behind. But I feel, and it's got an energy of being sort of more to do with work, I feel. But again, it's going to be different for everyone. But it's like you've made a decision to leave something behind, which that Four of Wands was indicating as well. You're moving out from somewhere that you've been quite comfortable, but you've made a decision, albeit a little bit bittersweet, I feel. It's kind of like it's not all woohoo, even though the Three of Cups would say that, you know, you're celebrating here. The Seven of Swords says there's a bit of compromise, there's a bit of loss and gain in this. But the offer has come in, and it does feel like it starts off, you're a little bit happy about it, and then you're very happy about it. And it does seem to sit in around work or money somewhere, Pisces. So maybe you're offered a new job with another organisation, and it might mean leaving behind somewhere that you've been quite comfortable and happy. So, you know, but this comes with, you know, perhaps a stronger move forward in your career, or a bigger, better house, or whatever that is. And you are very happy about it, but it's a bittersweet. It's not all your way. There's a little bit of compromise here, is the sense I've got with these cards. But the overarching energy is there's a very happy new emotional energy around this. And it does involve a little bit of work. It's a bit of stuff to do and a bit of stuff to sort, Pisces. So think it through would be the message with that King of Swords. Get your facts, get your logic, look at this clearly, and be quite strategic. The Seven of Swords also says be strategic and kind of move quietly. Pisces is, I'm not telling you to be sneaky, but it's, the Seven of Swords goes very quietly. They don't kind of broadcast their intentions. They just go about their business quietly. All right. I'm going to close your reading out with a little bit of wisdom, message, guidance from Spirit for Pisces. Yeah, Five of Wands underneath. Feels like there's a little bit of collaboration going on. The Four of Swords says you've moved on from something that had felt quite painful. You've given yourself a little bit of time out to heal and rest and recover. And that kind of matches that bittersweet sort of feeling. You've kind of, it's not all going to be rainbows and unicorns, although it moves in that direction, but it comes at a price. But the Ace of Wands says this is a lot of energy for this. You've got two aces, which is Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Passionate, enthusiastic, energized, fired up, driven, and the Ace of Cups is joyful, happy, really celebratory energy. So this comes, there's news of this week, and it brings this energy, but there's a little bit bittersweet kind of rub to it, is the feeling here. Remember, these are general, Pisces, so it may or may not resonate for you, and you have free will, so you choose what you do. But have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.